Check one, check two, and we're live. We're live. We're live. I think we're live. And we are live. There we are. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the program. Today is an exclusive program here on YouTube and in the world. The issue of white supremacy, white racism, or race-wasm. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. How you doing? How are you? My name is Marcus Conte, and we are going to take a deep dive today into a very exclusive subject, an exclusive case that pertains to this channel, Marcus Conte versus the Brooklyn Hospital Center, a case involving the bullying of a reporter during the pandemic. If you recall, by the time the show is over, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. But about 4 years ago, almost 4 years ago to the date, 4 years ago and 14 days ago, on April 1st in 2020, at the height of the pandemic, there were freezer trucks parked outside of the Brooklyn Hospital Center in Brooklyn, New York, a alleged makeshift morgue for the dead bodies that were getting wiped out by the pandemic. And this reporter, if you recall back then, if you were around back then, you watched a live stream of me go to the hospital and try to get some answers, right? And in that process, I was racially attacked by two, racist security guards. And the record is very clear. The evidence is clear. Now, it's 4 years later. Why am I talking about it? Because that's about how long these cases take to come to fruition. So we're now, I am in possession. I want to welcome everybody to the program. If you're the defendants in this case, if you're the New York State Division of Human Rights in this case, if you are lawyers, all right, and anybody else who has an interest in this case, welcome. This is what we do. It's a public hearing. There doesn't seem to be any interest in settling this, so we go to trial now. I'm in possession of the following the conference, a conference coming up, what's it called? Telephonic preliminary conference. I have the documents here, and the date of that is April 16, 2024 at 9 a.m. I'm not going to, I don't know if that's a public, I don't know if people can join us publicly. It's via Zoom, but I'll tell you more about that as we go on. But that's what we're here to talk about today. We're going to rehash this case, and you're going to decide. We'll anyone who's watching today in the chat, you guys will watch, and you get to decide if there is racism involved here, right? What is racism anyway, right? What is it? Can you be white and be racially discriminated against, or is racism only for blacks, or quote marginalized Americans or marginalized people in America, right? Whatever the title is, right? When you get bullied out of a hospital with the term "get your white privilege out of here," that rises to the level of extreme racism, right in your face. Guy using his job for kick people off. So there you go. So this is the website. This is my thumbnail today. We'll also at this in doing this program, I am aware that Boeing planes are falling out of the sky or making emergency landings. But we're not going to talk about that today because we're going to stay on track and try to get through this case of white privilege. White privilege in America. What is that? What on earth is that? So here's my thumbnail today. Marcus Conte versus the Brooklyn Hospital Center. A real live case. This is not make-believe. This is real. The New York State Division of Human Rights has found probable cause that discrimination occurred, and the case is now pending trial via Zoom. So there's the case number one. I'll read it into the record: 102-07504. The case of Marcus Conte versus the Brooklyn Hospital Center. As I said, my name is Marcus Conte. This is the Morning Report. Every morning at 9 a.m., Monday through Thursday, Eastern Standard Time in the United States, we are live. And sometimes, videos just appear from out of nowhere, like wherever I am at that time. But here we go. I got it on the front page. If you want to click and find out more about the case of white privilege, here it is. MarcusConte.com. We're now public, making it more public than it already was. And you could see all the case files are here, and I'll dive into that in 1 second. As I said before, Boeing planes forced to make emergency landing at LAX after possible mechanical issue. So Boeing is having a bit of a problem. It looks like one of their whistleblowers got whacked the other day, if you were following, 2 videos ago, or was it yesterday? 2 videos ago. One of the Boeing whistleblowers who was telling about these problems was blowing the whistle on Boeing's problems. Let's try, again, for the record. My name is Marcus Conte. I would never, although this is an alleged or seeming whistleblow on the Brooklyn Hospital Center, for the record, I would never kill myself. I would never contemplate suicide. And so if I end up dead, kindly blow the whistle on whoever killed me. Thank you very much. Right? And anyway, so thank you all for joining me. Again, live people, real people. Weevil Girl in the house on the wrench. VDD Martini on the wrench. TJ in the house. Zoot Suit Cooter. Let's try to be Chris Milk is here. David Brown. Andy Garcia in the house. And everybody else who's lurking. Let's be respectful, and because again, there probably will be quite a number of people watching this video to find out what the hell is going on, what the hell we're saying. And so again, I'm going to show you the video. We'll just, according to established law, let's start here. According to established law, racism is prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism directed against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular race or ethnic group. Hence, a black security guard shouting, "Get your white privilege out of here," denying a white reporter of a public accommodation, a hospital, surely rises to the level of racism. And the New York State Division of Human Rights has held that is true so far prior to the hearing, the official trial. So it's already kind of decided that there is probable cause for discrimination. Now we just have to go through the motions and allow Brooklyn Hospital Center to, lie, cheat, and steal to get out of it, or simply settle. Right? They didn't seem to be interested in that a year ago. Maybe they'll be interested in it now because we're going to trial. So on April 1st, 2 hospital security guards did exactly that. They denied this news reporter, Marcus Conte, a public accommodation at a hospital. All right, so 4 years later, that was April 1st, 2020. 4 years ago, right? We did it live. Right? I'm going to show you the video. We got everything. I got all the videos lined up, and we'll take a look at it. Right? Why did I go to the hospital in the first place that day? If you recall, here's the date, right? Here's the article that got my attention. It was March 30th, 2020, and disturbing video shows dead bodies loaded onto a truck outside the New York hospital. Right, there's the morgue truck, and they're loading bodies. Right, there they are. Are those real bodies? Why all the bodies out on the sidewalk? Right? If you don't want anybody to come to the hospital and film, why are you loading dead bodies on the street into the truck, right? In full view, right? Isn't there a better way to do it? Right? So again, the story validated a visit, right? It merited a visit by reporters to find out why is the Brooklyn Hospital Center loading dead bodies into a freezer truck on the street during the pandemic. Right? Are those numbers real? Are people really dying in numbers we haven't seen before and they need a morgue truck out on the street? Right? It's absolutely a valid thing to go take a look at. And that's precisely what I did on that day, right? And this is what happened. This is still up on YouTube, right? 3 years ago. Racist security guard accuses reporter of white privilege. And this is where we are right now. So if you remember it, great. Here we go again, right? A 2-minute video, and you'll see what happened on that day, right? And we'll go from there. On April 1st, 2020, while reporting on the mysterious COVID-19 morgue freezer truck parked outside the Brooklyn Hospital in New York City, hospital workers attacked me with a racial slur. Get your white privilege out of here. Let's watch. This is the entrance of the joint. Yeah, hi. Can't do what? Oh, okay.
Go down the hill, sir.
All right, sure. What's going on? There's the entrance. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You can speak. Don't touch me. Well, I'll touch you back. Okay? Okay, thank you, guys. Okay, everybody, yeah. Oh, okay. No videotape. No premises on the premises. I'm walking off your property. You don't have time for me? I don't have time for you. Just don't touch me, because then we'll have a serious problem.
How about do something better with you?
How about I am doing something better. I'm informing the public. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're just being a dickhead. That's what you're doing. You're just being a dickhead.
Get your white privilege out of here.
White privilege. Oh, now it's racist. Ah, we got racists. Oh, man, you heard him. You heard him live on YouTube. You heard him live on... What a jackass, you know, when you think about it. Why he knows the video is running, and he's blurting out racial slurs. Get your white privilege out of here. Why don't you do something better with your life? Which the second comment really isn't racist. But that is the evidence, right? So there you have it. There's the picture. It's really picture perfect and really ugly to watch, you know, all these years later to watch. A black man use his position to push a white guy off the property, right? Nobody was talking about race before this guy showed up. This guy brought his racist agenda to the table, right? And we all heard it, right? Get your white privilege out of here, right? It's a racial slur. Can you imagine if I was the security guard and I used the N-word and I'd say, get your N-word ass out of here, right? Could you imagine the outrage? But you can racially slur a white person, and there's no consequence. I disagree. On YouTube, you got racists, black racists guarding the property. What's your name, black racist? What's your name, black racist? He keeps saying, "Get off the property, get off the property." Right? It's a public accommodation, right? It's not it's a hospital, public hospital, right? Anyone can go to a public hospital, regardless of what your reason for being there is. It's a public hospital. It's just like a public park. All right, so he's a black racist. He says I got white privilege. He's a racist, man. Fire this fucker. Yo, fire this piece of shit. Yo, this guy's making fucking racist comments. He keeps saying, as long as you stay on the sidewalk, as long as you stay on the sidewalk. All right, I'll stay on the sidewalk, man. In the coronavirus fucking epidemic. Are you kidding me, sir? Fucking racist. Racist Zoot Suit Cooter in the chat asked, did that guy get fired? No, he did not get fired. What happened was he didn't get fired. He got 2 days suspension, according to the document that I have. He got scolded and he lost 2 days of work. for what he did, right? He went right back to work.
Negro! Yo! That's a racist motherfucker right there! Look at that racist motherfucker!
And fat, too.
Go fuck yourself. How about you? How about that? Go fuck yourself, you racist Negro!
Yo. All right, so that was the fireworks.
How do you like that?
I liked it. I liked it, Conte. Thank you very much, man. So anyway, that's the actual event that happened. Is there racism? You know, keep an open mind. We'll vote in a little while. But you saw it. Was his motive? You know, is there racism involved there? Of course there is, right? Of course there is, in my view, right? So the Brooklyn Hospital Center answered the claim. They tried to confuse everything. They got everything backwards. They said I was a troublemaker. I was there days before, instigating and agitating, and none of these things were true. And the striking fact, the biggest fact here is that the security guard, his name is Joshua Wright. He said to, I guess under oath, to New York Public Division of Human Rights investigators that he didn't say, get your white privilege out of here. He said, do you have rights and privileges? Get out of here. Right? He fucking lied to the investigators. Right? And if he does it again under the penalties of perjury, I hope they throw his ass in jail for doing that, because the video doesn't lie. The video is a rolling document of what was said and what happened that day. And anything outside of that video is a lie. So anyway, the allegation is that this reporter was at the hospital making trouble. But if you watch my video, what I was there was reporting on what I just told you, which was the freezer trucks out back on the street with dead bodies in Brooklyn during the pandemic. Is it real? I want to see it. I want to see the bodies, right? So that's what I was plowing around to find out. The Brooklyn Hospital, again, if you want to see all these documents, this is ridiculous. This is the answer from the attorneys for Brooklyn Hospital, and they're just wild, ridiculous allegations trying to make me, the white guy, I'm the racist, of course, right? That was the play right there. Oh yeah, he's a white reporter. He's racist. He's harassing the black security guards, calling them the N-word. They're lying. Right? So there's a lot of lawyer bullshit, a lot of lawyer toys and tricks and stupidity going on in this case. And I wasn't born yesterday, and. So if you're watching lawyers, your bullshit is not flying, if you haven't figured it out yet. Your bullshit, all of your lies about what happened in this case are falling on deaf ears. Nobody wants to hear your bullshit anymore. So anyway, what's that? Yeah, right. So this is amazing. He said the security guard, the fat security guard, Joshua Wright said, I said, do you have rights or privileges? Get out of here. He thinks I heard white privilege. Now, did anybody not hear white privilege? Get your white privilege out of here. You could play it over and over again. You'll see it. He was in the conference, apparently, the security guard, Joshua Wright, was asked if he had heard the recording, heard and seen the video. And he just said, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Even when everybody is seeing it and hearing it for themselves, the security guard who said it is saying he didn't say it. So Brooklyn Hospital Center, you have no witness. Your witness is broken, right? The guy's a liar, right? Everybody heard what he said, and he's turning around saying he didn't say it. Well, he did say it, and everybody hears him say it. So, yeah, I'm kind of getting tired of the story already. But anyway, on the previous day, they tried to say that I was a troublemaker. I was there the previous day. And I wasn't, absolutely was not there the previous day. Let's watch some of this video. I'll tell you what I was doing, really.
Marcus Conte reporting.
I was there.
Where are we today?
Where are we today, Conte? Let's listen.
So across the street is a makeshift morgue. And we are in front of a hospital, Brooklyn Presbyterian Hospital, where 1,000 people have died from the coronavirus in New York City. And apparently they were loading dead bodies into that facility right there.
One of the arguments that was supported by the New York State Division of Human Rights is that the hospital was trying to say that I was some overt white supremacist, white privileged racist, that I was. And the state watched the video and determined that there's nothing, no one's talking about race except the racist himself. But Weevil Girl says the freezer trucks weren't on. This one was on, right? If you recall, I walk up to the truck and it was set to 35 degrees and you heard the motor running. So this freezer morgue for dead bodies was actually on.
Downtown Brooklyn, right? And we're not going to stick around and wait, but there's definitely the good morning everybody. Let everybody pop in. Good morning, Vinny DiMartini in the house. That's the morgue, right?
Vinny was there. Where's the
Yeah, you see that?
put the live chat on? The live chat
You
is
guys want to
here.
get a better look? Again, this is the art of not getting your ass kicked while you're snooping around.
If you guys want to watch the video on your own, you're welcome to do it. I'll drop the link into the chat. It's right here. And you can watch it on yourself. It's still up, YouTube.
So again, this is the hospital.
1,500 views.
They have some, let's take a quick look, right? That's a freezer truck. See that shit? It's a freezer truck. And that's really all it is.
Yeah.
That's this big, long freezer truck.
All within my rights. All within my rights to report on. Right, walking around a freezer truck. There's nothing.
It's a freezer truck for dead.
There's no trespassing going on. If you don't want, by the way, you're blocking the fucking bike path by putting your morgue. You're putting your makeshift morgue on the sidewalk by the bike path. Get your fucking truck out of the bike path. There's a lot of crackle in there. I'm going to get past this.
The man falling isn't.
So what I was doing, I was sitting on the curb reading Catcher in the Rye because there was nothing to do.
Permitted to feel or hear himself hit the bottom. I know, it's crazy.
Let's listen.
It's playing some game. That's the kind of shit that's the kind of shit I'm seeing right now.
Let's listen to Catcher in the Rye again.
So it's a lot of news, a lot of wacky news right here. They're looking for a story. They think I'm the story reading Catcher in the Rye outside of the library, so outside of the hospital. So I'll give it to them. One more reading. Anyway, I kept picturing all these little kids playing some game in this big field of rye and all. Thousands of little kids and nobody around. Nobody big, I mean. Except me. And I'm standing on the edge of some crazy cliff. What I have to do, I have to catch everybody if they start to go over the cliff. I mean, if they're running and they don't look where they're going, I have to come from out of nowhere and catch them. That's all I do all day. I just be the catcher in the rye and all. I know it's crazy, but that's the only thing I'd really like to be.
It seems like such a long time ago, right? When I watched this, I'm like, "Is that me? Is that me?"
Oh, it's crazy. I think that's what people are thinking right now, right? They're thinking about their.
Let's watch.
To get a bump up in price.
I think.
Call where I am, right?
Brooklyn Hospital Center.
This is a screening. This is screening for.
Building a little bit.
So, well, this is interesting right here.
All right, and they had objection, right? One of the objections they made is that they said that, oh, they told me, they came at me and told me to stop recording. They never told me to stop recording. I was standing in the middle of the sidewalk, in the middle of the street, and they asked me to get out of the street. That's all.
What do we have here?
See, there's here you could see Joshua Wright standing here with his hands in his pocket, right, doing nothing, saying nothing. He just stood there, right?
Oh, so this is a screening. This is screening for COVID-19 right here.
Right. There's no conflict here. There's no issue at all here. No trespassing. No nothing.
So look at some of the signs here. If you have fever, new cough, sore throat, fatigue, severe weakness. I don't want to put people's faces on camera, but there's 1, 2.
I have a respectful reporter. I didn't put anybody's face on camera. Everybody had masks on anyway, and who cares really? Who cares that you're on it? You know, it doesn't matter.
3, 4, maybe 4 people.
You're just going to the hospital to get checked out.
Online to get into the COVID-19 screening. Guys pointing his finger at me. So this is I guess this is an emergency room of some sort.
Here's what, there's a little conflict right here, and I'm watching it first time in a long time. This doctor right here is pointing, get out of here, get out of here. Get off the road, he said. Get off the road, he said. Get off the road. He didn't say stop filming. He said get off the road. Get off the road. Right,
Sidewalk, yeah?
And there's the racist right there. He's looking, he's like looking at me. He didn't say a damn word. Does anybody hear Joshua Wright say anything? No.
Okay, we could be polite about it. It's not a big deal.
They're all bullies, right? They're all get off. They're, you know, the other part that you have to remember about this is look at the date. It's April 1st, 2020. Remember, George Floyd just got choked by the police, right, and killed, right? And there were, you know, tens of thousands of young people marching around in the street, screaming racial slurs, right? The white cop who killed the black man, right? So there was that air of racism going on. And Joshua Wright, he took it right to the job. He took it to his job. He took it, and he used it. He used his racism.
When you're nice about it, you get a lot more with sugar than bullshit. All right? You're live on YouTube. You're live.
Does anybody hear anybody say stop recording? No. Does anybody say get out of here? No.
They're being dickheads, right?
They're being the dickheads, right?
Forceful. And you're asking the question, are you a doctor? Are you in charge of something? Jack off. I hate when people are nasty like that. There's no reason for that.
So it looks like, based on this picture, I may have been standing in the road, which I jumped out of the second I realized I was standing in the road.
I'm gonna fuck with this guy. Guy wants to fuck with me, I'll fuck with him. Fucker.
So nobody's fucking with anybody, really, Conte. I'm talking to the audience. They don't hear what I'm saying. They're fucking 40 feet away from me. Not 40 feet, but yeah, maybe 40 feet away from me. They don't know what I'm saying. They can't hear me. I can't hear them. There's no communication here at all. There's just one doctor with a white coat waving his finger, get out of the road. And I did.
I already told him go fuck yourself, didn't I? So anyway, I get the point that it's nothing really more than a little screening for COVID-19. Now, the theory is that there should be, because there's 1,000 people dead in New York, the line should be around the block. Now this is confirmation, there's no fucking line around the block. There was a total of 3 people, and they're walking and talking and and doing everything.
Chris Milk asks, what civil rights were violated? Nothing so far. Right? Nobody's violating anybody. The only thing that was violated
Hey, you and I
is coming up, right?
doing, right? Maybe got a little fever.
So we jump ahead a little bit,
So-
and I now get to the front. I get to the front.
Oh, okay.
I get to the front door. It's the same video, same feed. No breaks. No breaks. Go down the hill, sir.
What's going on? There's the entrance. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You could speak. Don't touch me. Well, I'll touch you back. Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Okay, everybody. Yeah. Oh, okay. No video.
No videotaping on the premises. Okay, no problem. No problem.
Videotape.
And we're leaving. We're leaving.
No premises on the premises.
Now, you don't get to tell me what to do. You don't get to tell me where my camera is and where my hands are. All right. You don't get to tell me that.
Walking off.
It's still a free country. Is the last thing. You're allowed to film. You're allowed to use your equipment.
Your
If
property.
you don't like it, hide your face and go away.
You don't have time for me. I don't have time for you. Just don't touch me, because then we'll have a serious problem.
I could have definitely. I wasn't really in shape at the time, but I bet I could have definitely kicked this guy's ass if it came to that. Right? Just kick him in the stomach.
How about I am doing something better. I'm
Of course, if he hit me first, that's what would happen.
informing the public. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're just being a dickhead. That's what you're doing. You're just being a dickhead. White.
Get your white privilege out of here. Oh man, right? What a sinking feeling. What a sinking feeling when he said it.
Okay. Oh man, you heard him. Oh, now it's racist. What are you doing? You're just being a dickhead. That's what you're doing. You're just being a dickhead. White privilege. Oh, now it's racist. Ah, we got racists. Oh man, you heard him. You heard him.
Let's see if the.
You're just being a dickhead. White privilege. Oh, now it's racist. Ah, we got racists. Oh man, you heard him.
So that's how it ended up. Then I walked down a little bit and left. All right, so you got the whole picture right there, right? I thank you all for sitting through this with me. Again, this is mostly an evidence video, and it's to tell the New York State Division of Human Rights that I am still here, and that I have been damaged by this incident. Right? It stays with you. You know, when you're attacked like that. But that's not for this program. But anyway, man. So anyway. So what else we got on this? I don't know really what else to say. I answered it, and oh yeah. So based on, well, let's look at the probable cause, right? All right. After investigation, this is the probable cause decision from the New York State Division of Human Rights. After investigation, the division has determined that it has jurisdiction in this matter and that, quote, probable cause exists to believe that the respondents have engaged in or are engaging in the unlawful discriminatory practice complained of. Right. So bravo, that's a winning decision right there. Signed by the regional director at the New York State Division of Human Rights, and and in this document is also up if you want to take a look at it. I'll drop it into the chat, and you could have a look. But it basically tells you that they tried to say that I was trespassing, and the State Division of Human Rights has very, very clearly said that a public accommodation at a hospital is available to anybody. You can't claim that a public hospital is suddenly private property out of nowhere. Right? Whatever your reason for being at the hospital, whether it's just to stand there and feel good about yourself, it doesn't matter. You're at the hospital. We're making a video about freezer trucks out back. All right. So they also said that that the determination includes the fact that the New York State Division of Human Rights listened to the video and heard Joshua Wright say, "Get your white privilege out of here." And Joshua Wright denies saying it. There lies he said it, right? Now, is this guy going to show up at this hearing? Who the hell knows? Right, but he definitely said it, and there you go. So there's the probable cause decision. Let's do a little quick survey, jury trial. Jury in the box. Let's go. Number one, discrimination has occurred. All right, discrimination has occurred, 1, or 2, nothing to see here. All right, so what is it? 1, discrimination has occurred, or 2, nothing to see here. Did anybody, I guess the better question is, did anybody not hear the security guard blurt out, "Get your white privilege out of here"? Because that is direct evidence. And there's nothing more to really talk about past that. All right, so you guys can go ahead and vote there. We'll take a look at the markets while you're voting. And markets are open. Ding. Yes, we're open. 937. Spirit Child 3. Who cares? Well, I care. because I was damaged. I'm the victim here. Right? I'm the victim of this heinous crime. Right? So let's look at the markets. The markets, Nvidia down 6. Looks like everything is up right now. Nasdaq up 65. Dow Jones Industrial Average up 57. S&P 500 up 9. On the big board, Google up $2. Apple up 2. Amazon up 84 cents. Meta, formerly Facebook, up $2. Microsoft up $8 a share. So everything is going up. Everything is still going up. We're going up. So, well, thank you all for voting. It looks like we're unanimous. Discrimination has occurred, according to the jury, according to the live jury. Sorry, Brooklyn Hospital Center. You guys lose. So again, this is Marcus Conte reporting on his case. This is an exclusive report on the case of Marcus Conte versus the Brooklyn Hospital Center and Joshua Wright, New York State Division of Human Rights. Probable cause has been found. A preliminary hearing has been set with a pre-trial date. Anybody and everybody who has watched the goddamn video, the evidence video, the direct evidence video, confirms that racism occurred. The only people who are not sucking it up is Brooklyn Hospital Center themselves. So come up with a way out of this, right? Unless you want to go to hearing, and I'm going to testify exactly what I saw and what happened, right? And you're going to be the racist forever and ever. So you might as well get out of this with settlement. I would say that is your way out, right? You have my email. You have my phone number. Give me a call. Marcus Conte reporting. Thank you all for participating. What are we looking at? All right, so it's pretty exhausting talking about yourself for a half hour. It's easier to talk about other people, you know. It really is. But that was an exhausting show for me, right? So I'll see you guys. Today's Thursday. I'll see you guys Monday. Thank you everybody in the chat for participating. Weevil Girl in the house. Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. Chris Milk in the house. Spirit Child, Born Annoying is back. Is here as well. And thanks for chilling, man. Thanks for chilling. It's to be continued. Shit is heating up. Case is heating up. Marcus Conte reporting. Radhe Govinda, Radhe Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe Govinda. Radhe Radhe Govinda. Radhe